Welcome to the Transition of Changes Mission Podcast Show with your host, King Summers. Yes, it's only us tonight. We have a exciting one of the topics that I've been urging to be able to talk to the people about what I think about this topic, my conclusions about it, my answers to this topic. If you want to know what this topic is about, you just tuned into the greatest podcast show, Transition of Changes Mission Podcast Show. We are the best and we talk about current events. And this is one of the greatest current events that's coming up. And this is the topic about what I call ETs versus religion. Yes, I said it. ETs, aliens, not the immigrants. But the aliens, they're from outer space, the universe, or something that is unknown, new species, versus religions. Yes, this is a topic that your church or your temple should have been talking about, but transition of changes. Since you have tuned in to the great topic of ETs versus religions. Stay tuned. Check us out. Go to the archive and listen to the other shows. We appreciate you following us, liking us, and loving us, and keep it moving. But stay tuned to us because we finna dive into the ETs versus the religions. See you in a minute. Thank you. Welcome back to your Transition of Changes Mission Podcast Show with your only host tonight, King Summers. I thank you personally for keeping in tune with us, especially when you listen to me or my queen wife, Queen Summers. We really appreciate you tuning in with us and checking us out twice every week. So as we dive into this topic, I'm just going to start out with my thoughts. I like to hear what my people's thoughts are too about this great controversial topic. You can write to us at tcmissionspeaks@gmail.com or go to Spreaker.com, check out our shows, write a message on there, or even call us at 910-985-9090. I really encourage anybody to tune in on this topic, but it's an interesting topic that should be discussed a lot more than what it should. I'm going to start out by saying that Mother Earth been here since day one. This is our home. We even got a show called Earth Day. It's one of the greatest celebration holidays that me and my family love to celebrate because we know that Mother Earth been here before any living beings. Meaning humans or any other type of life forms that's been discovered or ain't been discovered. Mother Earth been here before religions, before anything. And that's one of the reasons why I celebrate Mother Earth. And I give thanks to Mother Earth for being the great home that we have. But it also leads to me when I look into one of the greatest skylines in my life, and that is the skyline that's in the sky with many different stars. We got suns, we got planets. I'm actually one person that pulled out the telescope. I think it was about 2 years ago when Jupiter was the closest it will ever be in a certain length of time. I tried to take a picture of it through the telescope because I actually seen it. My wife, she couldn't see it in the sky. She kept looking and I guess it was moving or whatever, but I actually seen Jupiter. Like I said, I even tried to take a picture of it. It was a beautiful scenery to see another planet. It also been other times throughout the count of the years that Mars was closer, Venus, Mercury, all type of planets come into this 360 motion to a point to where you can get a better vision of it. But when you actually get to be able to spend some time and look or glaze into the skylines at nighttime and you see all those billions of stars, it made me be a curious child when I was younger, to a point to where I was in elementary asking my science teachers about it. I was always intrigued about listening to TV shows. One of my first TV shows that I loved was Star Trek. Yeah, Star Trek, yes, to space and beyond. But yes, it really ignited me to expand my mind. And that's one of the reasons for this show tonight. At the end of the day, I pray that what I speak upon with the topic called Aliens versus Religion, that it can expand your mind and hopefully get you prepared for what's to come or what might not come. And so we're going to talk more about that on the second half, but I was just touching up on the tip of the iceberg about religions. Religion's definition is the belief in worship of a superhuman controlling power, especially a personal God or God. Now, religions being here, I study religions and I just don't stay stuck on something that I have not intensely read on to the fullest. I feel like a lot of people can't come to an end on knowledge. And one of those topics I feel that people can't come to an end on is religions. I mean, there is not a recorded definite time in the human race when religions was established. Some might even argue that some religions' belief started from a ET visit, but most of them that is in power now, Christianity, Islamic, Judaism, or even Catholic, mainly started from a group of people or a person that had superpower or spreaded some type of knowledge for other people to have hope and faith in something that is higher than them. I don't have a problem with religions, but I feel like religions is a part of some type of control. Why do I say that? I say that when they install fear within a religion of heaven and hell or good and evil, that is a form of control. Yes, I do believe there might be some negative energies out here or some misunderstanding things about energy that needs to be researched more. And I'm talking about from an individual mind state. But from my mind state of religion, we give it its respect of people that believes in that type of system. We are more of a spirituality believer system type of people. And I want to express more about ET versus religion. But what do you think if we find out about aliens? I wonder, did that make your antenna stand up? That's one of the reasons that I wanted to have this topic, is to bring the attention. What if the United States government came on TV, stopped all broadcasts, and said we have been interacting with ETs for a long time? In fact, I don't know what year that was. Anybody can call in at 910-985-9090 and correct me or send an email about it. I can't remember what year it was, but I think it was like in the early 1930s or the 40s. A radio announcer made it a prank that actually went viral and had people actually packing their suitcases up, got much feared. I think it was in New York or something where they broadcast an alien invasion came and it was going on right then. I don't think TVs was out at that time, but it was more of radio transmission going across the nation, and it actually had a lot of people scared at that time. So I'm pretty sure if they do have any knowledge about ETs, I would think that they would go about it explaining it to people a lot more better than back then. Right now, like I said, we got a lot more technology, which is TVs and internet. A lot more people are more in tune with those devices. It's a little bit more showing evidence that they can show visual evidence of an alien. And I wanted to say that is that there is a rumor saying that they are going to release some classified elements about June 1st about ET's involvements or interactions with the Earth. That rumor has not been facts with me. I haven't did research to see if they're actually going to do that on June 1st, but check it out. All you got to do is stay tuned with Transitional Changes Mission. We'll show enough inform you about anything, because we talk about current events, and this is a current event to us. This current event is very spectacular timing of this show, because right now a lot of people have not been able to attend their temples as regular. A lot of crazy things been going on with this pandemic. A lot of things has changed. So I feel like June 1st might be a good timing to release some information about the truth or not the truth or evidence. But I do feel that this could be a perfect time, because a lot of people, like I said, have not been able to attend their temples and worship to their higher power the way that they've been conditioned to do. And so with people doing that, a lot of crime have went up. I would say a lot more violence has been sprawling around the nation. And I guess if they did come out with it, maybe that could bring some type of hope to people or end some of the curiosity-minded people like me to know that we are not alone. And frankly, we never been alone, if you really think about it, if you are able to expand your mind. Listen to me for a moment. Planet Earth is a huge rock in the space that has grown tremendously since day one. There are many theories of how the planet was made through science, like maybe the Big Bang theory, two planets colliding together, conflict, or something of that nature. But I do know that this Earth is covered 80% water. We have a huge ocean out there that has not been fully explored, meaning not just to find wrecked ships, but unknown species. And humans been on this planet for some billions of years, and we still don't have all the knowledge of stuff within our planet. All the caves have not been fully expedited. Temples, pyramids, all kind of natural things have not been fully discovered. That is a start of expanding your mind, just to know that when you do see a creature, they got it now, I think, on Google. You could take a picture of a flower and some type of app will give you the knowledge of what type of plant that is. So if you are one of those curious people, you are an open-minded type of person that cannot be contained. I feel like some religion's purpose is to do that. But as humans overall, we have came to the conclusion that we cannot be contained. Look how far we have came. For some might debate that we have not been to the moon, but who are to say that we are not on Mars? We're supposed to be having a rover, 2 or 3 of them rolling around on Mars. And I think the last update that I read that they said one of the main elements that they are trying to find is some type of water system. The cracks in the paths of many rivers or oceans that they might say that was on planet Mars. But just to go back to what I was leading to is to say, with the expansion of our minds, we have not explored our own planet to the fullest, and yet alone we have not even touch the tip of the iceberg of knowledge about exploring the universe. We have came up with evolving to naming different planets. I remember when I was in high school, there was like 9 planets. I think the last planet that they said that was in our solar system was Pluto. But now I think it's like 2 more planets that is being added on to our solar system through technology. And so making baby footsteps of trying to expand us as a whole. I remember that they launched a satellite or back in the 70s or the 60s to just have music on there to tell an alien race about all the presidents, the race that's on here, the description of our planet and everything. And it's like, I think it's out of our solar system. Somebody write to us at TC Mission Speaks and give us some at tcmissionspeaks@gmail.com and inform me if I am wrong on any of this knowledge that I am trying to speak on to help people to expand their mind. But to the question, if ETs was discovered or some type of big broadcast is released to society about ETs being here, it wouldn't really change my thoughts about my belief system because I have expanded my mind that we believe in as a family. I have my own evidence of why I believe in my own belief system of a spirituality creation of life. With that question of if ETs was to be known to society, would that change my belief system? The answer is no. But I do think for others, it will change some people's concept about their belief system. I might be wrong, but I might be right. But I really do think if the way that they bring it out, or if it's not scheduled and an alien ship just laying here, I think that would really catch people off guard. And that's one of the reasons for this show coming from Transition to Changes Mission podcast show. And what I'm going to do is let everybody type in their statements that they want to write to Transition to Changes Mission at tcmissionspeaks@gmail.com. Stay tuned with me because I have a way that you can be prepared to expand your mind to anything that is released to the public. And so buckle up. We are preparing to go into warp drive and explore and expand our minds some more. Stay tuned with Transition to Changes mission with your host King Summers, and we'll be right back with you. Thank you so much.